So, congratulations, you finally made it to Al-Anon. That means you've probably already tried everything else. You probably tried yelling, crying, reasoning, threatening to leave, actually leaving, coming back, Googling, praying, hiding, bottles, pouring out bottles, checking phone locations at 2 a.m. I got you. And now you're here, second guessing yourself for all of it. So yeah, you're in the right place. Let's explore some ways that you might be making the alcoholism worse. Hey friends, welcome back to Al-Anon Recovery Hacks, where we break down recovery into practical everyday tools. If you're ready for more serenity and less chaos, you're in the right place. Before we dive in, just a quick note, I'm not a spokesperson for Al-Anon or any other 12-step group. Everything I share here is based on my own personal experience, strength, and hope. Take what you like and leave the rest. Right, if you're here, it's probably because someone else's drinking is driving you absolutely nuts, and you want to know, how do I get them to stop? And this is the golden question, right? And here's the bad news: you can't. The good news is that you can stop doing some of the things that might accidentally be making it even worse. And I say this with love and not judgment, because I've done all these things myself. All right, let's get into it. So, accidental, hidden way, number one, nagging and criticizing. Okay, sometimes this is called mothering. Let's start with the classic. As the disease of alcoholism progresses and our loved ones' behavior gets worse, we begin to keep track of those misdeeds. We take a condescending and judgmental tone. And here are some examples of things that we might be saying that heap judgment and shame on the other person. Okay, so how much have you had today? You promised you'd stop. You're going to kill yourself if you keep drinking. I can't believe you're doing this again. Why can't you just have one drink like everybody else? Do you know how embarrassing you were last night? I guess drinking is more important than your family. So these are some things that you might be saying, and what your alcoholic is going to be hearing is blah, 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 you're a failure, blah, 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 I'm better than you. And the result of this is that they're going to want to drink more. They're going to want to drown out that shame. And the more shame they feel, the worse the behaviors will be. And the truth is that no one has ever been guilted or nagged into long-term sobriety. Alcoholics need hope, and they need encouragement. And so what can you do? Before you say something, try using the slogan THINK. It's an acronym, and it helps you to remember to ask yourself, is this thoughtful? Is this intelligent? Is this necessary? And is it kind? And if it's not any of those things, zip it, keep quiet, and practice your detachment. And let them have their own choices, even when it's super painful to watch. And if you do need to vent, go ahead and call a friend or a sponsor. And then, after you've let off some steam, you can probably be better at saying what you mean without being mean when you say it. All right, hidden way number two, covering up. Crisis manager of the year. You know the routine. Calling in sick for the person, lying to friends, explaining away the weird behaviors at family dinners, like, oh no, he's just tired. He always slurs like that. It's like genetic. So if you're doing this, you're making it worse, because every time we step in to protect the alcoholic from the consequences of drinking, we rob them of the opportunity to feel the full impact of those choices. And if their rock bottom is feeling more like a cozy Tempur-Pedic mattress because we've laid the padding down, they're really never gonna wake up. And so what can we do instead? Go ahead and let those consequences happen. It's not cruelty, it's clarity. This doesn't give you permission to go ahead and gossip about them and tell everyone they're an alcoholic. You still need to mind your own business, but it just means that you don't need to hide or lie for them. Okay, hidden way number three, trying to control them. let's talk about control, everybody's favorite coping mechanism in Al-Anon. If you've ever tried to control a drunk person, it's like riding a ball. It's just going to make them buck harder. Whether you're hiding bottles, monitoring their texts, timing how long they're in the bathroom, offering them well-reasoned recovery plans, the result is going to be the same. Exhaustion, resentment, powerlessness. In Al-Anon, we have a handy phrase that you didn't cause it, you can't control it, and you can't cure it. And I really hate how true this is because it is so frustrating. But what can we do instead? Instead of controlling, we can focus on our own sanity, our own peace, our own stuff. And when we do this, we'll be forced to take responsibility for our lives, and the other person will take responsibility for theirs. You will no longer be able to blame things on them when things are not going well, and you will begin to see more clearly if they are ready for recovery or not. People who are ready for recovery take their own steps to get it. They don't wait for others to do it for them. Hidden way number 4, enabling. Okay, maybe you're generous to a fault. So what does this mean? So paying their rent when they maybe blew it on the drink. Maybe driving them to work because they lost their license again. Maybe covering their share of the bills for the 3rd month in a row. These things can feel like you're helping, but really, again, you're just insulating them from reality. So we're just trying to manage our own anxiety. But it's time to look at our side of the street. We don't want to enable people. Instead, we want to use boundaries. Actual ones, like the kind where you say, I love you, but you can't keep doing this. And there's a kicker. You have to follow through. Boundaries help us stay in our lane and give us some protection from the unhealthy behaviors. Without them, we're going to go right back to controlling. Hidden way number 5, making it about us. We might tell ourselves, if they really loved me, they'd stop. And why am I not worth it? When we become a martyr, we become locked in the dysfunction because we give away our agency to heal. We become powerless, and ironically, we become self-centered. In this state, we are bound to make the family situation worse. But believe me when I say this, that their drinking isn't about you. So if you saw yourself doing any of these things, congratulations, you're human. Most of us arrive at Al-Anon trying to fix someone else. Eventually, we come to realize that we are powerless. And the miracle is that when we stop trying to control the drinking, we start to recover from the effects. And this isn't an easy program, but it is simple. And we work on us, and that's when the healing begins. If this hit home, drop a comment below. If it's something that has been helpful, click the like button, subscribe, or share it with someone who's just starting their Al-Anon journey. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Thanks for being here. If today's hack helped, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need it. Don't forget to subscribe for more tools for the journey. And remember, we can't change them, but we can change how we show up. See you next time.